Hey, welcome back. We got a knife, or maybe even two here. Extra appropriate today to be using the Demko 8020.5. This is in from the good folks at Demko Knives. And they have a new model here. Well, existing model, new style that we haven't seen ever before from Demko. Very exciting. Gotta love when Demko does something new, because they just do great stuff. Let's be honest. Top 5 knife maker for me. Long time standing. Ever since I first handled this knife, I think that might be my first Demko ever. So let's get into it. They have the 20 CV DLC. Yes, the new Shark Cub. Oh, what? Are you kidding me right now? That is full blackout. Aluminum, hardened, anodized scales, full blackout. Holy smokes. That is way cooler looking than I was expecting. So just to put this in contrast, I do love my Demko Shark Cub. You can see it's gotten some very good use there. The 20 CV blade, I don't think I've even sharpened that yet. But man, I gotta say, that is the next step up in terms of the aesthetic of the knife. Let's see what else they sent. This is really cool. These are going, I think, for $230 with the 20 CV and the full blackout. Oh, wow. That's really nice too. Oh, that's really cool. That is a cool color. I don't know what that is, but they said it was some sort of gray. I tried to print it up, and I think I ran out of printer paper. Let me take a look if it ever printed. Hang on. All right. I'm going to try and get the data on this thing pulled up, because this is exciting. I don't know what I'm looking at there, but I like it. Let's get a little zoom in there. Look at those blacked out pivots. That's sweet. They feel great in hand. I love this blade shape. It's so utilitarian. All right, I gotta say I'm a little more impressed here than I expected to be. Let's get this stuff off here and get centered and get some data points pulled up here from my email. These were sent to me, full disclosure. I did not buy these ones. I buy most of my knives, but Demko and I have built a relationship, and when they have new releases, they're sending me some of these for review. So let me get into my Gmail here. Oops. And we'll get a little more data on these. Just bear with me for a split second. All right. And Demko filter. Cool. All right, so a bit more about these. Introducing the new Shark Cub Stealth. I got a whole data sheet here. CPM 20 CV steel blade with DLC diamond-like coating for durability and toughness, hard anodized aluminum handle, and sleek hard ano black, or let me get they're calling it a gray. I think originally they were shooting for an OD green and it came out like this. That's an interesting little nuance from the back channel here. Yeah, MSRP $230, weight 2.8 ounces, blade length 2.5 inches. The hard anodized material apparently makes these much stronger from what they're writing here. The anodizing process enhances aluminum's natural oxide layer, making it significantly harder, more durable, and resistant to wear. So they've gone above and beyond. I don't know if we've seen a blacked out pocket clip like that from Demko before, and blacked out hardware. I would love to see this in some of their other models. I mean, that is just a really cool option for the tactical minded. And I don't always like a tactical knife, but if it's a Demko, I think I make an exception. Now I have the recent release, the OS 10A version with the Grivery scales also here just to compare. I mean, this is just a nice step up on the looks. Holy cow, I've seen a very rare full-size Demko 8020 in DLC. If they start doing that more, I think a lot of us would be very compelled to grab something in the full size and in the 8020.5 in a full blackout kind of version like this. Let's see if there's any other interesting info here. On the Stealth model, the large pivot is blacked out. Showcase the Demko knive's name engraved on the pivot head. The pivot itself includes caged bearings that are smooth action. Yeah, deep pocket ambidextrous clip. Man, that is a compelling design like we have not seen from Demko in the past. I didn't even catch it. The shark lock is blacked out too. That's sick. That is really sweet. Again, coming from someone that's not normally the biggest all black knife person, I just tend to gravitate towards something like that. That might be my new Shark Cub go-to, honestly. This one right here is really cool too. Like, takes a little bit of the full military tactical look off, but you still get the full blackout on the shark lock, the hardware, the blade, and the pivot there. That's pretty sweet. Let me go ahead and get this weight in. I'm really curious if we see much difference in the weight, because my go-to is the G10. I love the feel of that in hand. So 2.875 is a little lighter. Yeah, 2.715. 2.71520. I think this will be the lightest. Oh no, the Grivery is heavier. I guess it's a little thicker looking and stuff. The Grivery is interesting because it has a nice little rounded handle to it. So although it's Grivery, it actually has sort of an offset positive feeling in hand there. The aluminum's a little flatter feeling, a little harder on the edges, you know, a little sharper on the edges than the G10. I do love this G10 feel in hand. I would love to see this one with a full blackout with the G10 and the hardware. That would be pretty cool, just because I really like the feeling of the G10 in hand that they're doing. Just think they're doing a great job with this. Wow, that's a really neat release from Demko, I have to say. I'm surprisingly enthusiastic about what they've done here, and hoping to see that they do this with some additional models, because I think it takes a model that's already very nice, but it's probably going to expand it to some people that maybe didn't want it before. And I think it could do that for some of their other models as well. I think the 8020.5 could really benefit from an aesthetic upgrade. Not that this is terrible, but you know, things change, your perspective changes. A nice big black pivot on there. That could be a pretty nice little update for a G10 version with the big pivot, and then you go full blacked out like this with their G10 version. That could be pretty sweet. Or maybe even their titanium, or maybe they bring out an aluminum handle for their 8020.5. But either way, stoked to see this from the team at Demko. I'm gonna get you the color name on this here, because they kind of changed the name on the color. They said it's, you know, gray now. See if I can get that for you. Boom, boom, boom. All right. I think there's a second email in here that has the info on the color change. Artillery gray. So they originally were trying to plan for like an OD green. It came out like this, and they're calling it artillery gray. So you have the inside channel here on what happened with that model. So That's cool though. I like it. I think it came out really nice. Honestly, guys, if you end up watching this. Yeah, that's a nice little addition to the team. Appreciate the team at Demko sending those along so that we could check it out and share it with you. And I hope you enjoyed it. So please feel free to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the content, and I will see you on the next one. Take care.